Hello everyone, Triple here, and welcome back to another episode of the NNDL. We're in like the last 2 weeks now before playoffs, and I've secured my spot in the playoffs, so it's time for me to lose in the first round again, as is tradition. But for now, we're up against Burk, who leads the Rushmore Regis. And he has a long team. He has Alakazam Mega, Araquanid, Rabombi, Embor, Rodon Fan, Barbaracle, Flapple, Female Indeedee, Crabominable, Spiritomb, Ductrio, and Regigigas, which is 3 more months than I have, which is kind of scary. He has options, but a lot of the options I have options for, if that makes sense. The first thing when I saw this team, I thought, was the fact that he only has one answer to Volt Switch, which is Ductrio. And wait, did I mention Ductrio? Okay, if I didn't, he has Ductrio, but will he bring Ductrio against me? Because I have the Jellicent, I have the Landorus, I have the Rotom, and I have the Chestnut. Ductrio is kind of just a very bad bring against me, so it's very hard for him to like bring that in. Hello, cat. It's very hard for him to bring that, knowing that I have that many answers to it. Not to mention, Obstagoon outspeed. Actually, it doesn't outspeed it. There's no not to mention. There's just a lot of defensive things I can do to it, so it can't really hit me. So I'm guessing, I'm expecting him not to bring it. So Volt Switch and Overheat, amazing options versus him. Volt Switch hits most things outside of Flapple. Flapple doesn't appreciate the damage and also doesn't appreciate the Overheat. And more importantly, he's very weak to Ghost. Like, he has the Spiritomb and the Indeedee. That's it. Beyond that, Hex destroys him. So my goal was kind of like have Rotom, or actually Landorus, in the end game, just sweep whatever's left, which is actually possible. Both Rotom and Landorus outspeed everything that's not Scarfed, which is kind of a shame. I was hoping I could do Modest Rotom, but it just barely misses out on Alakazam's speed, so that didn't work out. And last I have Defog, just in case he sets webs, although I'm not too worried about webs, because this team plays the slow game until either Rotom or Landorus come out and sweep, neither of which care about webs. So I'm not too worried about it. He does have 2 web setters. I have Jellicent, who is here for the Embor mostly, but also the Barbaracle. The Barbaracle can Shell Smash, and then I can Wisp it and Hex it for the kill, and I don't think there's much Barbaracle can do. A Stone Edge will hurt, like, not gonna lie, but I am very tanky, so I can live one. And if I get a Wisp on it, it's just back to normal, just faster. So I can stop that. Also, I have the Rindo Berry plus Ice Beam, in case he goes hard Flapple on me. Which he shouldn't, because Wisp or Scald Burns. But if he does, I can eat a hit from it with like a Grass Apple doing about 60% to the Rindo Berry. And then I can kill it with Ice Beam, always. So, and also Crabominable can't really do much against me. Does it? Actually, hold on. Let me grab my second screen here. Crabominable, do you get knockoff? No. Do you get any form of dark coverage? You get Thief. Oh, he gets Fling. Hold up. If he brings Fling, that's fire. Okay, we have Landorus, who, again, Scarfed is amazing. His rock switches, actually, are so limited. Like, Flapple, who is a glass cannon. And Ductrio, who he's probably not bringing, and even if he's bringing, I don't know if he would bring it in on Landorus. So Stone Edge destroys him, and I can kill Rabombi and Araquanid with it, which are the 2 big ones. It hits Embor very hard. The Rotom can't come in on an Earthquake because I have Stone Edge. So Stone Edge is just very good versus him. Earthquake is also good. I have another Defogger just in case. And U-turn. U-turn, yeah, I mean, you know what this does. This specific speed means I outspeed the Alakazam, while I can still put some stats into HP, which is nice. Obstagoon is a potential lead if he has Araquanid, because I can taunt the Araquanid to stop it from setting up webs. The only problem is Ribombee is faster than me, so that's his lead. That's why this is not my lead. But Taunt can still come in very useful, also against like D-Dance, Flapple, or an NNDL. Or Spiritomb actually. It's amazing against Spiritomb. Which is also kind of why I brought this. Spiritomb is very well known for like Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, Wisp. Which like, what is that gonna do to an Obstagoon? I can get my Guts activated from my Flame Orb and not with the car. It outspeeds, because if you look at the speed tiers for his team, the only things faster than this are Regigigas, Dugtrio, Alakazam, and Ribombee. So this outspeeds the majority of his team. It's very hard, so I can safely get my Guts and just click buttons versus him. If I come in on Indeedee, what's he gonna do? He can go Embor, which I knock off, and then Facade, and probably kill. So he has a hard time dealing with this. Stomping Tantrum also very nice for the Barbaracle, which like I can also knock off, but it's just handy to have. Also the Dugtrio and the Embor, I can Stomping Tantrum. This is likely going to be my lead because it deals with both elite hazard setters. This speed is enough to outspeed, I believe, Carbonable. Yeah, actually, because Araquanid and Carbonable are one speed stat off, so I went with the fastest of the two. Carbonable is base 43, so I made it to outspeed that. And more importantly, I have Rock Slide. If he leads Araquanid versus me, I can Rock Slide it and hope for a flinch. And that way hopefully deny webs, and then I can Sucker Punch it after. Also, because it's Mega Mallow, sending this in first, I threaten setting up that Sword Stance, which I do have, so it might stop them from clicking webs. Ribombee, same story, he does get his webs up, but I can Iron Head and then Sucker Punch on anything else. Actually, maybe not. Sucker Punch might not be the best idea since he does get powder moves. But yeah, Iron Head just does a lot of damage. Actually, Sucker Punch is very good versus the Alakazam, very hard for him to deal with. Also can catch Indeedee and Flapple and Barbaracle very well. So, also if he goes to Barbaracle and tries to Shell Smash on the Sucker Punch, I'm probably just gonna keep spamming Sucker Punch. Which might end very poorly, but we'll see. Yeah, Iron Head plus Rock Slide, just very hard for him to deal with. Plus Intimidate, we have the double Intimidate, which is great for like the Embor and the Flapple and stuff like that. And last off we have Dargalgi, who is here to check Ribombee and Rotom Fan and kind of Spiritomb in a way too. But mostly the first two. Like Ribombee is very scary. Also Embor, because I believe its ground coverage is very limited. Let me actually check that. Embor ground. Oh, never mind, he gets Earthquake. Well, that's a problem. But yeah, this thing can eat hits from Ribombee. And Solid Wave is gonna do a lot. Plus, as you can see, I'm Poison Touch. That's purely because of the Alakazam. Because if you look at my team, Levitate is like the only useful ability he could copy. Intimidate only works once he comes in, which could still be annoying to deal with. But I can actually play around. Then I have Guts, which I heavily doubt that this is physical LKSM. I have Poison Touch, which I heavily doubt it's physical LKSM. And then I have Water Absorb, which I have no water coverage. So Levitate is the only useful thing he can get from me. So I think this is a pretty like doable battle. And I guess we'll just have to see how it goes. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, there we go. He did bring both his Webbers. Let's see, what did he bring? He didn't bring the Ductrio like I expected. He did bring the Zam, he did bring the... He brought the Carbominable, which I'm kind of surprised about. He doesn't have really any Trick Room setters. Huh. I actually feel like lead Mawile is really, really good here. He didn't bring Indeedee, which was something I was kind of expecting. No Flapple. I always want to say U2, but that was the bot. Not gonna lie, he has a scary lineup. Like, this is hard for me to deal with. He starts LKSM. Isn't that just a free Iron Head for me? Ooh, well... that sucks. We eat. Ooh! Wait, special? Sucker Punch, okay. I was expecting like a Wild Charge, so if I can get my T-Spikes up here, that's huge. Because his only way of removal is Ribombee. And I don't think he has D for Ribombee. I mean, yeah, the... Okay, huge. Quads here to see what he goes for. Actually, wait. Yeah, no, prod to see what he goes for. Oh god, that's a problem. Actually, we do have overheat. It's not really a problem. Actually, wait. Hold up. Abominable. Sucker Punch. He doesn't have Sucker Punch. No Ice Shards. No Quick Attack. Yeah, no, stop that. Recover on him. I can rate bulk up Carbominable, but against me it's kinda bad. Stop that. No, you're not doing this. One layer of Poison Spikes actually is gonna help a lot here. Spiritomb comes in. To do what? Exactly. Honestly, let me just hex this. That did a good chunk of there. You wisped. You really wisped. He did also have hex and he critted, but that is fine. I get my knock here. Roselli Berry is clever, but I don't know if it would have helped versus a Mega Moel. What's Spiritomb's defense like? I don't remember it. Oh, 108. That's actually decent, but it has 4 HP. And this is why we had Dragalge. Because it could come in on this. 38. We eat that. Flip turn here. Why am I faster? Hello. Oh, nice. 251 Flamethrower. He did switch up his moves, so Obstagoon is faster. And Obstagoon is also faster than Araquanid. So, goodbye. No. But yeah, that was... The thing is, Jansen was so good versus a lot of them. If he ran offensive Alakazam, that would have actually, like, been a big problem. And actually, also, Quiver Dance Rabumbi was something I was fairly scared of. But he just clicked Moonblast. We had the thing is, we had Rotom Heat in the back. Rotom Heat dealt with him really well. So I wasn't worried about stuff like Crabominable setting up or the Araquanid, because I can just full switch on it. And the only two things I was really scared of were Alakazam and Rabombi. And neither of them got to do anything, basically. So yeah, it's a bit of a short one, but I think that's gonna be it. So I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.